Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Tap, tap, tapping my way downtown.
Not yet.
Hey-oh. Anyway, kids. That's right, we're back. I think it's been, 2 full weeks because this damn Devil's Reign. But anyway, we're back. We are the night.
Whoa!
We were talking, you know what we were talking about before. All right, kids, welcome back to The Devil You Know.
Better than the one you don't.
It's the Marvel lawyer captain of bad life decisions. That's right. Anyway, I am Phil. Join me as always. She's silent. She's deadly. It is.
What am I, a fart? I'm a little Hellfire.
I was thinking a ninja assassin, but
I mean, for our humor, that works too. So
that's right, kids. She's silent. She's deadly. All right.
So classy. Don't ever change.
Oh, I forgot. I'm working with the Queen of England here. That's right. You know, Miss Class herself. Yeah, exactly.
Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro.
What?
Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro.
Don't act like you don't know what that is.
Oh, I know what that is. I know what that's from. It's from Man Thing March. Oh boy.
Oh, which we'll get to next episode on here too.
It follows.
What?
It follows me everywhere.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Wrap it up. Stay safe, kids.
That's what you get for giving me clean drops.
Just gonna start having a copyrighted music in the back at all times. It's fine.
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done.
Speaking of which, child pornography ring, shall we?
Oh, yes, that's right. Because before we get to the new issues, aka Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, and Daredevil Woman Without Fear #3.
Suck it, Matt. Not Kona.
Oh, which kind of maybe spoils something in Devil's Reign 5, but it could go one of two ways. So. And if you like your vigilantes violence, also remember we go to pick up friend of the show Jen McKay's Moon Knight #9 was out today also. So you know the Moon Knight. You know the Moon Knight, right, kids?
Moon Knight, a guy who runs around in a white outfit, relieving people of their facial features.
Nice.
That's Ray's hero. All right.
Actually, it explains so much about Black Cat the more that I think about it.
And I bought Strange #1, but I have not read it yet.
Same.
Man, McKay killing it. Jen McKay killing it. All right. So we're discussing Daredevil 259 and 260.
So close. Everybody can't be like Ray.
Oh, that's right. Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast, about to hit episode 269.
That's okay. We're not far behind. You just wait until July, guys.
Oh, that's right. We're having a whole month to commemorate our episode 269. Suck it, Ray. All right. So, yeah, starting with Daredevil 259 from October 1988. The children are watching you.
That's not good considering the content of this story.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody clean the hard drives immediately.
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done.
Writer Ann Nocenti, penciler John Romita Jr. Duh. Inker Al Williamson, colorist Janet Jackson.
Well, everybody's got to eat. That's what he means. Everybody has to have a day job.
Man, no wonder.
The rates are so bad, you gotta have a day job.
No wonder Marvel was doing so great. They had Costanza, they had Janet Jackson, they had Ralph Macchio when he wasn't doing karate. I mean, come on.
Oh, we're a mess.
Letterer Joe Rosen. Speaking of editors, Ralph Macchio and Mark Siri. All right. So yeah, I got a short synopsis for this one. Daredevil breaks up a child pornography ring, growing jealous of losing Mary's affections to Daredevil. Kingpin orders Typhoid to go ahead and take him down. She gathers together a formidable rogues gallery to do so.
I wouldn't say formidable, but you know.
And I know, I can't see her, but I'm sure she'll roll her eyes when I'll be like, yes, Daredevil took down a child pornography ring with Karen's help.
A little Linda Lovelace reference. I don't know. That's too old for me, actually. If I wasn't like so entrenched in porn, I don't think I'd know that reference. I think Tracy Lord is the more recent one, but even that's still too old. So I don't know.
If Lilith Hellfire did not live and breathe porn, she might not know that.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I got nothing else to do.
You have your subscriptions, I know.
Yes, pay for porn. At least women porn. Men, they can suck it, but women, they need the money.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
Yikes.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Not yet, Philip.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we need to use that for you know what. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So what did you think of this first one? I'm pulling it up on Marvel Unlimited.
I mean, that's Anne for you. She just loves to tackle a tough topic. And that's what we really kind of love about her run. And, you know, she wants to make you uncomfortable because you should be uncomfortable. I like how she keeps it grounded and really gets to the nitty gritty because New York during this time is absolutely disgusting. So that's probably where she's drawing a lot of her inspiration from, is the best that I can gather.
Yes, it's so much better now. Well,
at least Times Square is, for the most part. There's no porn stores in Times Square anymore. So.
Well, I was going to say the population's down now. People fled that city.
Yeah.
Thank you, COVID.
Oh, they're coming back.
But that's
just like spring break is upon Florida any day now.
Oh no! Batten down the hatches, little hellfire stain.
Oh, I'm already in my secret bunker. Like, you don't gotta worry about me.
The third bedroom, kids. Instead of bricks, you walled up that door with porno.
I could too, probably.
Porno and fungus. Oh my god, that would be such a picture. Just you sitting there, like all you see behind you is a wall of Funkos, just sitting there watching pornography.
That's for the Twitch chat.
Ew. But this cover, man, just, you know, Typhoid and Kingpin standing over all of Daredevil's enemies as they're coming at him, and in the back of his costume.
It was me, Maddie.
Go get him, boys.
He looks like he's been in a pornography ring or two.
Whoa!
Look at that cover.
Principal.
I mean, she's literally saying, "Go get him, boys." So you know.
I know.
It's all rape and murder. I'll tell you that.
Put on a gimp mask, yeah, definitely.
Oh. Hey, it's not time for the Batman review yet.
Oh, I'm going to wear a gimp mask and murder people.
To be fair, Riddler doesn't wear a gimp mask.
I know, close enough. Did you see? I guess the reviews are decent, so maybe there's hope.
No comment. You'll have to wait till We Are the Night. The Batman Podcast has to review it.
Did you see it yet, matey?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
And then I have to go pretend like I haven't seen it on Friday, so that's great.
You had a date.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh.
Like I'm gonna pay to see that.
You gotta be used to that by now. Come on, you know, faking it on a date. Come on.
The only sack I want to be hit in the face with.
Look, either you can do it or you can't. If you can't, you gotta go. No Ed McMuffin, you gotta go.
Superior puss.
Oh God. Anywho, back to this gangbang and Devil's Train that's going on in this book.
Got donkey punch me now, bitch.
Oh, it looks like Matt's been donkey punched once or twice.
Whoa. But I love like the whole theme of like, Matt and Mary. He's like, no, I can't see you anymore. I'm in love with Karen, but he keeps wandering back.
Well, Karen is Karen.
Oh, literally Karen.
Yeah. She's kind of a buzzkill. I mean, she's not like Abby and Swamp Thing, like levels of annoying, but she's not the best love interest.
I mean, come on, I like Karen, but I mean, I guess
I'm surprised they just didn't give her AIDS and kill her off. Like, honestly.
Well, they almost did. Remember, Kevin Smith kind of did that.
Oh, I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, so she.
They didn't let him pull the plug on that one, though.
Yeah, well, no. So what is just Mary has something, some unnameable.
She has that je ne sais quoi.
Oh,
Superior puss.
Exactly.
that's for the
And then they're both so broken and damaged. You know how that's like magnets. So
like to dress up and beat people up. I know.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Karen's just doing it on film for cash. No shame. No shame. Like I said, you got to pay your female performers, but that's just not really up Matt's alley. It's just not.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
She's not dangerous enough, Yes, she's broken, but she's not dangerous. Yeah. She's not gonna hold a like broken bottle of glass to his throat while they do it,
He likes a bad girl, and she cleaned up her act. I mean, look, like Elektra, Typhoid.
Exactly. Karen just doesn't have the edge.
You're not crazy enough for me.
Exactly. And she's dodging a bullet on that one. Good for her. Maybe her and Foggy. Well, when you read the early stuff, you root for Karen and Foggy. I'm just saying we could go there.
Oh yeah. Oh my! But then this whole scene with the Kingpin and Typhoid as she's working out.
She's like, you could never see your knees when you work out.
Oh my! Well, her knees can't see themselves together. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. No slut shaming, Philip.
I know. But yeah, then she breaks into his computer and it's like, let me see. Let me find some rogues. Here are some current rogues.
Bushwhacker! Bushwhacker! Worst of all, Carl Burbank Bushwhacker.
The Wild Boys. Ammo, bullet. You sensing a theme here? Ammo, bullet.
Spit, jet, Bushwhacker. They're making their own porno. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm just waiting for the 4-issue miniseries of Bushwhacker versus Bushman. I mean, are you here for it, kids?
That's like Scorpion versus the Shocker. No one cares.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Oh, come on. Bushman
fodder.
Bushman needs a big public win. He's in the last few years he's kind of lost face.
Ooh, ouch.
Moon Knight, a guy who runs around in a white outfit, relieving people of their facial features.
That's right, kid. That's our friend Jen McKay.
That dry cleaning bill is outrageous. I guarantee you.
What, the white?
Yeah. Self-repellent. But is this like bloodstains just self-repellent or like what? You know how that works. Asking for a friend.
Unless it's like unstable molecules or something.
God damn it, Reed Richards.
Just
show your unstable molecules all over town. No wonder Sue left you for Namor.
Moon Knight, how dare you play Crime After Labor Day?
Exactly.
So like you said, Mary's putting her little team together. Oh, and look, and then Matt and Karen go swinging. Ew.
Not that. That would make Karen more interesting, but
I mean, I get it. It's nice how they like use her past to like do something positive, but it's like, aren't they afraid people are going to connect like Karen and Daredevil? Although I guess do people know Matt and Daredevil know each other? I guess.
Just put a bag on his head and say he's not Daredevil. It's fine.
Well, no, she needs the bag on her head. Hell,
Hell.
because she's kind of famous for all the wrong reasons. Oh, maybe that's it. They're not looking at her face.
Exactly. Women have other powers besides glasses, you know?
The boob window.
Exactly.
Lilith is like, I've never gotten a speeding ticket in my life.
Nope, sure haven't.
You know how many
Because
cars?
I don't speed.
You know what? Ah. But those cars still hit her, though, kids.
I live in Florida full of old people. What can I tell you?
Yep. So yeah, so they track down this child pornography ring. Matt busts some heads and they free the kids. And again,
If only it was that simple.
oh my god! And then Typhoid just like going around getting her team. I love how she visits Bullet's son, and then Bullet like shows up. I was waiting for Bullet to pull an Uncle Leo and be like, "I thought they were sending an Asian woman."
Oh no! What's your over under? Place your bets in the comments.
It's a pizza place where you make your own pie.
Your pie is a pie when it goes in the oven.
Poppy's been a little sloppy.
He's not gonna hear this.
Are you calling him old?
No, he's preparing his big 269.
Hello.
Old.
I believe they pronounce it
You saying you want a piece of me? I'll drop you like a bag of dirt. That's right, I'm a bootlegger.
Oh no. You're trying to kill future Lilith, bro. You're just absolutely trying to kill her.
You know what? Somewhere, somehow, we're just going to have to do a Seinfeld special and just get it all out of our system. Take an hour and just get it all out of our system.
An hour? More like 3. Break it up.
Again, we can always pull a trigger on a Seinfeld show on the Patreon.
We could always do Festivus for Christmas.
For the rest of us, yes!
Get the gang back together.
Tell them how they've failed us this year.
Yes, exactly.
So Matt and Karen look all happy now that they've done good.
Oh, it's not meant to be, Karen. When are you gonna get the hint? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back.
And then Butch, who told Matt and Karen about the whole thing. It's like, Matt, did Daredevil fix everything? Yeah, and then he sees Matt with Mary. He's like, I hate him. Poor
yeah,
Karen.
right. I hate you. I love you. You disgust me.
Oh my. So yeah, so it ends with Matt and Mary together again.
Duh. That dick's a magnet.
Whoa! Whoa! This podcast is rated PG-13.
This podcast is rated Teen Plus because Lilith is sober.
I know, man. You're like the opposite of everybody, man. You're worse when you're sober.
Yeah. Alcohol dulls the senses, bro.
Slows her down at least a little bit.
Power of the penis.
Has no hold over me.
Oh my.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
All I gotta say, kids, is
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Yeah, Mary's muffins getting buttered. It'll be no wasting of the butter that night.
oh my. I mean, you kind of have to give, like, I don't know, more direction to a blind person.
Nah, he's got them hands. He knows how to tap his way downtown, you know?
Oh, he's got the radar sense, too. That's right. Never mind.
Trust me, this ain't his first rodeo nor his last.
Tap, tap, tapping my way downtown.
Oh, trust me, he's had so much experience. He can see when it comes down to certain moments. He can see.
He's like, I think the pants come off next.
I think the pants come off next.
Oh my!
But it all
is the point.
but it all comes crashing down in the next issue. So
Which is kind of
living your happiness right now.
I mean, I guess it was just like a natural thing, like that's where she was in the story. But I find it funny that 260 is a giant sized issue, but 250 was normal size.
They got to make it up.
Although I wonder if she was just trying to get as much story in as she could, because after this Inferno starts.
Yeah.
But yeah, issue 260, as she's just standing on top of it. He's laying on the ground all beaten.
Fishnets, baby.
I know, man. You get a nice shot of them fishnets.
He likes it. He gave her consent. It's fine.
No.
But good old Jack Murdoch hallucination. I mean, what's worse than the floating head of guilt? A Jack hallucination.
It's either going to be Stick or no, it's the dad's son. All right, so let me pull up synopsis for 260. Don't worry, love. One day we'll do 269.
Oh, I know. I'm not in a rush. Never rush your 69.
Hey-o! Sorry, darn ads. All right, there.
I was just watching the South Park episode about the sponsored ads.
Oh, that came up too for you. Yep. Everywhere it goes, it's Butters. That's me. That was on today. All right. Daredevil 260 from November 1988. Vital Signs. Oh, I was gonna say same team, but colorist Max Sheely this time.
What's Max doing here?
I don't know.
He was starting another book at this time.
Maybe they needed some help. I don't know, where somebody else was getting a jump start on Inferno.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right.
There's a lot of flame next issue, kids.
So much.
Because Daredevil's nowhere to be found, and it's Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm, portrayed by a certain young man in 2005 and 2007.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
Till the day his Boston rears its ugly head and he becomes problematic. Absolutely.
I mean, we're gonna have to cover 261 at some point, just so you can salivate over Chris Evans the whole time.
The only sack I want to be hit in the face with.
You're not wrong.
She told me to. Hey, no, you told me to play that around the Chris Evans stuff. So just following orders, ma'am.
That's Captain Carter to you.
Oh my god! Sounds like a Saturday Night Little's house. Yes, ma'am. Can I get off the torture rack, ma'am?
Never.
Hey-o.
Okay, but also, why are we having a hallucination about Gladiator? Did somebody want their shekel? Really?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, when was the last time Gladiator showed up? I mean,
I don't know.
I was gonna say, has he shown up since Born Again? But he was already reformed in Born Again. Again, I mean, maybe Matt has a concussion, so he's just seeing crap.
It's just all blending together, yeah. But I was just like, damn, really? That was a deep dive.
Stay tuned for next episode, kids. We're gonna be doing some of the older stuff. We're gonna get some Gladiators. So because next, I think it's gonna be next week already too. It's gonna be Devil's Reign and Man Thing March. So oh boy, it's like the next episode of Ultimate Spider Cast.
Yikes.
Well,
I mean, I think the thing I'm most familiar with is the whole Deathstalker thing and fighting Ghost Rider. I wouldn't necessarily tie him to Daredevil for me. I remember that boxing match issue, and that's about it. It was Matt, Karen, and Foggy, and they're at that boxing match, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. He's a gladiator. I get it, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird. Gladiator. I think he's been around since like the '60s or something. Like he'll show up and then not show up for like a decade.
Yeah.
He'll pop up like once or twice per decade, and then it's like I don't know. People are just like, what's his gig? Oh yeah, spinning.
Well, he also did that thing with Iron Man. I think that's probably what a lot of people might really remember him for. Not really the Daredevil stuff.
Daredevil got no respect. All right,
he's like the Vulture.
Oh,
irrelevant.
Shocker.
At least he's relevant. People know who Shocker is.
Oh yeah,
thanks to that cartoon.
Oh, I was gonna say then a version showed up in what was that, Homecoming?
Yeah, the wrong version, but it's fine. But it's funny. It's a mantle. It's fine.
Next guy to get punched in the face. Okay. All right, so 260. Daredevil's Rogues Gallery beat the stuffing out of him just in time for Typhoid to show up.
Out of him. That's what they wanted to say.
I know. Just in time for Typhoid to show up and drop him off a bridge.
Hey, you're not Jerry Conway. What the hell you think you're doing?
Oh. It wasn't that high of a bridge. But no, I love how it opens up. It's just Matt and Karen in the apartment, and he's all happy and dives out the window, and he gets tackled by Bullet.
Ugh, Bullet.
Oh, giant freaking karma train hitting you from behind, kid.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
That's not karma.
Tackles him in the water tower.
Ouch. You know, honestly, I've been in New York a lot of times. I mean, I don't spend my time upstate, but in the city, certainly there aren't water towers anymore. Maybe there were in the 80s, but there certainly aren't any water towers left anymore.
Yeah, no, they love that water tower thing in the comic books, at least through the 80s, yeah.
I'm like, Warner Brothers should sue you. That's their thing. They're the Animaniacs.
It was like a staple of Marvel Comics, starting way back in Amazing Spider-Man 2 when Vulture dumps him in the water tower.
I know. See, like in the 60s, yeah, I get it, but like not in the 80s. But it is a sliding time scale. I'll allow it. I digress.
Yeah, they come crashing through this rally, and then oh my lord, and then Bushwhacker shows up.
Bushwhacker!
Bushwhacker!
Truly, this was like a budget rose gallery if I've ever saw one. I'm like,
I know, like
it doesn't have anything better in his little black book, really?
Was this Anne's like attempt at? I think these were all the villains she had used up to this point. So again, Shekels.
True. It's Rain and Shekels.
I mean, I know we overuse them now, but I'm like, man, we haven't seen Bullseye since issue.
Well, he hallucinated them, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen him since issue 200.
We don't need to though. Bullet's a joke, and he's always gonna be a joke.
Yeah, it's like the Owl was busy. The Owl's not gonna work for the Kingpin.
You never know.
He went to war. He went to war with Dr. Octopus, for God's sake.
True.
We're gonna cover that.
Gonna have to call your old friend Esser.
Oh no! Of course, Otto would win. Oh my God! Can you imagine his sadness when Spider-Man rips him arms off?
It's my favorite part. Don't tell him, but it's my favorite part.
I know.
Like I said, don't make Peter mad.
Choice.
That kid's got some violent aggression.
Oh yeah, he got some issues. Yeah.
I swear, they need to address the fact that Peter has EID. Like, he has an emotional explosive disorder. Okay, he truly does.
I mean, they should just really go into it. Be like, he probably should have been in therapy. He never, starting with Uncle Ben's death, and then just all the idiots trying to kill him, and then, and then a certain.
And it's psychosomatic. It's a psychosomatic issue every other week.
I know, and it's like all these madmen trying to kill him, and then you add in like alien symbiotes and this old businessman just trying to destroy his life by throwing his girlfriend off a bridge and making his wife miscarry, and
yeah, it's a lot.
But meanwhile, he's Marvel's mascot.
I'm uncancelable.
Truly.
So yeah, I mean, this issue is basically just like a giant, oversized punch 'em up.
Which, was different from Anne, and I really liked that she definitely did that. It looks like they had fun.
Yeah,
It was a fun issue.
and again, I think it's.
But there's also that emotional weight with the hallucinations and stuff too. So
yeah, and then plus he's using it to shift the script a little bit because again, Inferno's coming.
oh, that should be like you should bleep that word out at this point.
Why? I didn't say Batman.
Oh, Ray might hear this. Come on, give the old man a break.
Oh, he'll admit he believes on Batman on his podcast. He'll admit that, even though he loves the Batman.
Batman, my favorite character.
I want that Into the Dark Knight podcast, Ray. I demand it.
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
That should have been his April Fool's joke.
That should have been, we make him do a Batman show by, not with either of us, but just like, here, do an episode of We Are the Night, but you do it with somebody else, not with me. You know what? He'd have to do it with Justin, because I think they're, like Noel don't care about Batman and stuff. I love how the Human Torch just flies through for one page and it's like, see you next time, kids. See you next issue.
He's like, I fulfilled my contractual obligation. Good night.
It should have been. I'm surprised they didn't do an editor's note. For more on Johnny Storm, see next issue.
Exactly. He started the fire. It was definitely him.
No, it was always burning.
That's just his excuse.
Mr. William Joel.
He got his nephew to mess around with time.
Oh, well, yeah, because his nephew is such a BA. Damn, Charlie Uster's getting some drops here too.
Franklin Richards is such a BA.
He'll never catch up to me. Never.
Oh no! I was gonna say
I could not give you a drop for a whole year, and he still wouldn't catch up.
no. You know who may catch up to you at one point eventually. Well, I don't think eventually, but who might get the second place. He was sharing a page with like Matt and Will, but I might have to give Ray his own page here soon.
That rotten, filthy down under.
I mean, he's like almost at half a page, so
he'll never catch up either.
Yeah, no, you're almost at 2 full pages. Yeah, I know he's not going to catch up.
The big finish.
Jazz hands. Tell him it's not complete.
Throw it in.
I love he just sounds so defeated. Just throw it in.
Go ahead, throw it in.
I think that's my favorite one, honestly.
The Spider Babies.
No, it's Sarah and the Spider Baby and Old Man Ray Ray. Get it right.
Talking about meat so natural for Lilith.
He's the Sausage King. He's got a lot of nerve to talk.
Sausage!
I love when we give him the homework to send the drop in, then he sends the drop in, and you're like, what are you talking about? You're the Sausage King.
Exactly. Speaking of Sausage King, back to Matt getting this pounding.
Whoa! Phrasing.
Just a little something to keep it spicy for the Manscaped crowd.
Yeah. So like you said, yeah, he's hallucinating, he's taking so many blows to the head. Now he's hallucinating like his dad, and then Kingpin, Typhoid. Oh, hey, Elektra. Gladiator, Bullseye.
Bullseye.
It's like, remember pre-issue 200, kids?
No one does. It's fine.
Oh god, then the wild boys get to him while he's pretty much just like ready to pass out.
Wild, like an animal.
I mean, how can you let a guy in a Hawaiian shirt just like beat on you like that?
Hey, Magnum PI will like to have a word with
Oh,
you.
True.
Wild, like an animal.
You gotta have the sweet stash to go with it, though.
You gotta rub that one in.
Ooh, that's none of my business.
Hey, oh wait, yeah. So, he started this issue all happy, tapping his way downtown.
Tapping my way downtown.
Oh, God bless this mess.
I know. Wait, what did you say?
Scream at!
No, stop.
But you need a classy version of Lilith Hellfire.
Oh, excuse me?
Oh God. So yeah,
I'm not a fancy man. I'm sorry.
Well, nobody is. They all say that, but you know.
I'm not a fancy man.
So yes, all the guys have orders like not that they can beat Matt almost to death, but don't kill him.
Don't kill him.
Because he's hanging off that bridge, and then the wild boys are about to like kick him off, and Typhoid's like, "No, he's mine."
I bet.
I mean, look at that. Was that double page spread hail where she's holding the sword to their throats? Like, no.
She wants to suck the soul right out of them.
Whoa! Gobble, gobble.
Indeed.
Gobble, gobble.
Sex on the mind.
Whatever you do, don't listen to this podcast with your parents, kids.
Or your kids' parents.
This is not for rate. This is not radio fodder for family trips.
Oh my God. I swear Rob Southgate still has PTSD.
I'm not nearly as bad.
So says Master Doom.
So yeah, Typhoid gives him a kiss and then just like, yep, drops him off that bridge. Where he'll lay until issue 262.
Sometimes you just gotta recover, man. You take a beating like that, you just gotta recover.
Is that what you say at the end of dates? Hell.
After all the NDAs and consent has been discussed, yeah, sure, why not?
Come.
A mess.
All right, so what did you think of 260 or these two in general? So far?
It's nice to see Matt get his ass kicked. I'm not gonna lie. It's really nice. It's a refreshing change of pace to have a big old punch him up. Like, because most Daredevil stories, no matter who the writer is, they really, well, out of the exception maybe Kevin Smith, because he's always late, so he probably does tell his artist and they fight for 15 pages.
Oh my.
We had a lot of those Kevin Smith issues, but outside of Kevin Smith, we really didn't get a lot of that, so that this was definitely fun and refreshing.
Oh yeah, it's like, it's nice to remind you every so often that he is human and he isn't like Bat God. He can be taken down. And two, it seems like
by Bushwicking gang of all people, like, ooh, that's salt in the wound, bro.
I know. And like every other like writer, it seems like likes to give him like a mental breakdown. So it's nice to just see him get like
actually get the bejesus beat out of him. Yeah. Sometimes that can be cathartic, so I hear. So I don't know.
So it's a kind of a nice change of pace.
Definitely. Fun little two-parter. What comes next is a little harder.
Hey-oh! Yeah, we're gonna have to do those Inferno issues one day. Just
one day.
Oh,
put it on the schedule for 2024.
Lilith Hellfire. We're gonna have to do those Inferno issues one day just for the hell of it.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
Yeah, just put it down for 2024.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to do big things next year. The movie we're gonna have to cover next year.
Yeah, exactly.
The anniversary. Yeah.
Hey, we should do only issues from that year then, or something like that.
Wait, what?
From the movie, the year the movie came out. Yeah.
From 2003. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that Bendis already or no?
No, it couldn't have been. I might have to take that back if it was.
No, I'm thinking it might have been right before Bendis.
I mean, you know what? It's not that bad.
No.
Bendis stuff. Look, listen. Between us hens and nobody saw Kevin Smith, I don't want to see him crying. I actually prefer Bendis to Kevin Smith when it comes to Daredevil.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. One of the things I like about Bendis is, some of his works is the Daredevil stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I could just talk to him about like Daredevil and Miles Morales, maybe Jessica Jones too, just as long as we don't talk about the Avengers arc, I could actually be really cordial and quite pandery.
Yeah.
It's just I just can't think about Superman, and then I'll just want to jump through the screen and crush his throat. But
hell. I mean, I tried contacting his people again, Lilith. I heard nothing.
No, you didn't! I'm telling you, he knows about us, bro. Do not! You're probably blocked on social media!
No. I found someone in an email and I did, and I never heard anything back. So.
Oh, okay.
No, just in case he hasn't heard of us, I was like, we won't take fans of your work.
Marvel stuff.
Oh yeah, that goes without saying.
Whenever Miles's next anniversary is, we should reach out to him.
Yeah, Lilith. I believe I found the first Bendis issue from December 2001. So 2003 is Bendis, kid.
Ooh. Well, yeah, like I said, I don't mind Bendis. So
I was gonna say, if you want to all next year, I mean, we can always do. We could just like do the whole Bendis run if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Carve it up over the year. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the movie came out in like what, February or something like that.
I think, yeah.
So we could that could be our like last like thing for the year next year is the movie.
The movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it still happened in the year, you know.
Yeah. Watch, we'll forget all about this. But yeah, I was gonna say
no, we won't. You're writing it down as soon as we get out of the podcast.
Okay. So the whole rest of the year we'll carve up the Bendis run. Oh, which you could take a couple of issues at a time. No offense, but you know.
Yeah.
He is.
You know, yeah, it wanders, but
maybe we could do an arc at a time. Yeah.
And yeah, that'll work out.
And then the movie at the end of 2023, kids.
Yep. Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Sounds like a plan, Jan. All right, so should we talk about some of these new issues so far?
Yes. I think I want to talk about Woman Without Fear first.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was my favorite one.
Ooh.
So far.
What, out of the three?
Out of the three, yeah. Shout out to Chip, just holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Tom Taylor, freaking. It's like 5 people doing all the comics in the world right now.
I know. But yeah, no. Again, of course, this is a good issue because Elektra fighting Craven, and in public, and she's like, "Wait a minute." She's like, "I'm not Matt. I'm not. I don't like to show off in public."
Exactly.
So she like runs into the school and basically just starts like stabbing him in the dark. I'm like, yes, there's our Elektra.
I mean, we got not 1 but 2 fights, so that was pretty cool.
Basically, just I mean, it would have been funnier though if she would have stayed in public and just embarrassed them in public.
But she did catch the attention of the Hand, so that's not good.
Well, she had their attention before this, so even though.
Yeah, but it's like, can't stay quiet about this one. We're definitely gonna. Can't wait to see what her book's gonna be about.
I know. Well, that other lawyer guy she was talking to. I mean, so
she's got a thing for lawyers. Boing.
Oh, well, I was gonna say at the end too. Does it seem like he's working for them? Maybe.
Of course.
Yeah.
You can't the only lawyer you can trust is freaking She-Hulk and Matt. Like, come on.
What about Saul Goodman?
No, definitely not him.
Saul Goodman.
Shout out to their last season coming up.
I know. I can't wait for that.
Have you watched Nobody yet?
No.
Put it on your list. Damn
I want to. Yeah. It's not like no, I don't want to. Yeah. I still want to watch that.
Look, listen. It's better than Alchemina Road. There, I said.
But yeah, some bombshells at the end of this issue. Because supposedly there's news. Well, again, maybe it's the Hand messing with her because this guy tells her, "Okay, kids, spoilers," because it says "See Devil's Reign 5," which doesn't come out till next week, I think. So.
Yeah.
But he's like, Matt's dead, murdered in his apartment. So.
Again.
Well, one, either he's lying, or two, it's probably Mike.
Yeah.
But I know they're not going to do it, but what would be interesting if they did kill Matt, or they made you think Matt was dead, and like Mike tried to become Daredevil for a while.
Look, listen, we already got one Ben Reilly running around.
Oh, yeah, but Mike's a piece of crap. I mean, how funny would that be? Just like him trying to be Daredevil.
Man, after Elektra took the mantle, ain't nobody gonna be better than that.
And didn't they use like one of those stupid Infinity Stones to create, make Mike real?
Yeah, they did.
So it's like,
did somebody get Wanda on the phone? Or get the new Sorcerer Supreme on the phone? One of the two.
How funny would that be? Is Mike just making a whole complete mess of trying to be Daredevil, and then at the end of the day, someone just like combines Mike and Matt.
Oh God.
You did what?
I mean, we've worked so hard though for Daredevil to be taken seriously that it just, I don't know, I don't want to squander it. We've like really been on the grind for Goodwill and culminating in that show being so successful, and now Disney Plus has the show back in its little petty fingers. So
yes. Oh, thank you, Ray. Ray just messaged me. Bloody awesome Quantum Zone episode. Thank you.
he just didn't spoil it for him, did he? Because he's got like 2 more months before he gets the damn thing.
I mean, I don't know if you watched the video or not, but oh god. Okay, and another big spoiler from this issue, kids, because we got to push another book too. If you haven't seen the headlines last month or so, yes, we see the new leader of the Hand, which we didn't expect to see so soon. Frank and his cool new logo.
Because Wolverine sells, man.
Wait, what?
Looks like Wolverine to me. I don't know.
What's with that horn? It looks like some 8th graders got together and tried to make.
People just. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, I know.
It is what it is. I hate it. If they ever make t-shirts with it, I'm never gonna buy it. I'm keeping my old Punisher shirts. I don't care.
I know. I got one. Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess
maybe they did do it for the merch, though.
I mean, I just don't think they wanted some of the attention that symbol.
I mean, some of the stuff that Disney has their fingers in, like, let's just be honest.
Yeah,
there's actually worse stuff that they do, but
but they're more subtle about it, though, Will.
Touche.
Yeah, plausible deniability, Will.
Touche. Nothing subtle about those a-holes, but
wow. The views of Lilith Hellfire do not express the views of the Capes and Lunatics podcast. We would love to talk to anyone from Disney.
No, not Disney. The people that ruined the Punisher logo.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, screw those guys. Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about Disney. I was like,
Phil, do I have to come up there and kick your ass?
No. I thought you meant Disney. No, yeah. No, F those guys. Yeah, no.
But yeah, so it's going to be interesting because Elektra could still kick his ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hopefully we'll get that. Yeah.
No mercy bullets or mercy bullets. She's kicking his ass.
I thought you were flipped out all of a sudden going off on Disney. I was going to be like,
no.
You're just going to have to pull Charlie Esser on you and be like, okay, little Hellfire, go ahead.
Oh. No. I would welcome Disney money because, I need a sweet recess movie. Like, I need them in high school,
yeah. So, I'm wondering, did you see, like, when they were, like, they were doing the articles on that upcoming Punisher, because it says continue to Punisher #1, they were comparing it to, like, Frank's Born Again, so I wonder...
Oh, God.
This symbol's probably not going to last, or, I mean, you don't think we're going to get, like, a kindler, gentler Punisher, do you?
We better effing not. Listen. The house that Frank built ain't for gentle parenting. It ain't for gentle nothing. If you think fans are going to go for that, you got another thing coming. Especially if fans of the Netflix show, there was nothing gentle about that, Frank. Are you out of your mind? Oh, yeah. They would lose so many people.
Oh, speaking of that, kids, all the Marvel Netflix stuff is coming to Disney Plus.
Except for Iron Fist.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just joking.
Okay.
I haven't really seen people make a big fuss about Iron Fist or the Defenders. Actually, I think it was the only Jessica Jones and Daredevil.
That's the only thing I've seen people talking about is Daredevil and Jessica Jones.
I don't have Disney Plus, so I only get it for brief spurts of time. So
I'll
get it for Moon Knight, and that's about it.
I was gonna say, I don't know if they put all those out on Blu-ray yet, because I know I
thought they weren't, so they changed their mind about that.
I don't know. Well, back when it was still on Netflix, I know they did at least the first 2 seasons of Daredevil, and I think they did. Did they do? I know they did at least 1. I don't know if they did 2 seasons of Jessica.
The only thing I care about is Luke Cage. So
yeah. I don't know if they put that out. Yeah, the only thing I know was Daredevil and Jessica Jones.
Which arguably the 2 best shows out of that whole little universe that they made, but
I mean, I wonder if maybe. I mean, yeah. Now that Disney has it, maybe they will put them all out on Blu-ray.
Well, if that's their thing. So
I mean,
maybe they've really been kind of adamant about not putting stuff out on physical media because they want you to. But I'd rather own my media than rent it. So
yes. You don't know.
Hopefully they do that.
Either the internet goes down or someone hits the wrong button and all your stuff's gone.
Exactly.
Why do I think I still keep physical comics, kids?
Well, hell, I have to now. Comixology is such a damn train wreck.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon's first they're not doing anything with Twitch. They're absolutely hemorrhaging money every single day with Twitch, and now they're screwing up Comixology. Ooh. Jeff Bezos needs to get his head out of the clouds in his ass and get back to work.
Did somebody bribe somebody over there? Like, hey, we need some more physical comics.
Well, honestly, you want to really know what it was, is that Comixology's used to split 50-50 with independent artists, so they're forcing all the independent comic books to use Kindle, which their split is actually 65 for Amazon and 35 for the artist. Honestly, I believe that's what that whole thing was about. So yeah.
You know
that's just my little conspiracy theory.
I mean, I don't know what goes into it or how much like money you need to do it, but I'm surprised like Image hasn't done like Marvel and DC.
Well, I'm surprised they're not throwing a big fit because Image was basically Comixology is the only place you could get the digital for the most part.
Yeah, because they don't have their own app. I'm surprised they don't do their own
Well,
app.
now they have to. But like Comixology's software and the website and everything was so much better than anybody else's. And now it's absolute garbage because it's combined onto the Amazon website, which is, for that to be such a $1 trillion company or whatever, ooh, that interface is ugly. You've seen Prime. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it's an absolute train wreck, and it's really making me sad for digital comics, especially like independent artists. That was their only like means, because Kickstarter kicked them off for the most part too. So it's just like, whew, you better get your physical comics, kids.
I mean, it's always the same thing. Comics never get respect. I mean, they'll take those characters and make billion-dollar movies, but they do not respect the source material ever.
It's not as profitable. It was never really been as profitable as a movie, unfortunately, unless you're Image. Honestly, I mean, they got stock covers and it's still $2.99, so something's working over there.
I know.
And just wait till the Spawn family movies start coming out. Oh my god.
Why ask comic book writer Will Allred about that? I'm like, how does McFarlane only charge $2.99 and have like, you know, like
he's got to deal with the devil.
Well, that's what Will said he does. His print run is probably so high they probably give him a good deal and stuff. I'm like, well, why can't Marvel and DC do that? You know, how much are they printing?
Well, also he's I'm not saying he's like one guy at the company. Like it's still a small company, and people feel comfortable doing business. Like they're not going to get bent over the barrel.
Yeah.
Because basically Disney and Warner's, they'll strong arm you. Whereas, Image, they probably come to the table with a better attitude. And even in this day and age, that's so, you get more flies with honey than you do vinegar. So
yeah. And I don't know if Marvel or DC print their stuff in Canada, because Will's like, oh yeah, McFarlane was probably printing his stuff in Canada too, so that might be a better deal.
Ooh, you know what? Now that I think about it, they probably don't.
I thought DC used to, but I think when COVID hit, I think
all that stopped.
Some of their books got stuck in Canada.
Yeah.
So I think DC probably stopped that.
And it's just safer to like have it stateside because of customs and all that other stuff too. Because they can't. Yeah, and like they don't even, their truck drivers are going through that whole big thing. So we kind of dodged a bullet. Oh, so much stuff going on in comic books. It makes me nervous.
I know.
But we'll talk about that on Capes one day, maybe.
That's right.
When we don't have an interview.
I'm trying my hardest not to always have a guest, but yeah. Well, this week, Clay McLeod Chapman talks
He's
about...
back, baby!
Yes, Villains for Hire #2.
Hopefully I get some more Kingpin titty talk with with our boys over at Tomes of Evil.
That's right, yes, because they're going to be covering that for the crossover. And this week, Devil's Reign X-Men came out, so they'll be covering that too. Hey, if you want more Elektra appears in a flashback.
Yep.
So, all right. So you want to talk last week's Elektra, Black, White, and Blood?
How good was that issue? I wish it came out every week, low key. Like.
I know.
This is a great time to be an Elektra fan. I'm glad this is like one of the female characters that they're investing in. It's overdue, like especially because of that horrendous movie, which we'll talk about probably on the Patreon for worst movies, worst superhero movie.
That's going up against Blade next.
Blade Trinity, yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
Oh yeah, Blade Trinity, yeah. But no, I mean it's safe to say issue 2 is better than. Issue 1 was good, but issue 2 is probably better, right?
Oh yeah, it's like they figured out the flow, and I don't know, like it's a good choice.
Well, look at the writers for the 3 stories: Peter David, Al Ewing, and Greg Smallwood. So it's like,
honestly, I was a little nervous about the Peter David. I was just like,
yeah, it's funny. It was weird because I was like, wait a minute,
I wasn't expecting that
because there wasn't like a lot of humor and stuff. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't seem like Peter David, but no, Peter David can write serious.
Of course he can, but yeah, I was just like, I wasn't expecting it like for Elektra characters. I was just like, okay, I like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. But no, I think the black, white, and blood, like the color palette really works for Elektra.
It's like literally her signature, basically.
Exactly.
I think all those books have been really good though. Yeah. The black, white, and bloods and stuff. It gives you like these different perspectives of like what the character could be, where the character could go. You know what I mean? And like a main storyline kind of thing. So honestly, I think those are just auditions between us hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they'll probably want to do like a rotating just because, they want to like... I think when you change like creative teams without having to do like a new number 1, that'll generate more buzz. I think that's kind of what they're going for with these books. They're just testing it out. You know what I mean? I'd much rather have just a different team. They hype up a different team than having a different number 1 every single time they change teams.
Thank you. That's what they used to do. And it's like, why do you keep doing a new number 1? In the trades, you're just going to put volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 anyway. So it's like,
yeah.
But yeah,
I think the art is the best thing about these books. Like I could do without the words. The art just really speaks for themselves in these stories specifically.
Oh yeah, and then like Greg Smallwood wrote and did the art for his.
Yeah. That's a special breed. I'm telling you. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of people that can draw and write.
I said to Will not too long ago, I'm like, you write comics? I'm like, can you imagine writing and drawing it? He's like, no, I cannot. He's like, it's enough just to write. No.
Yeah, I can't, yeah.
But yeah, no, these are good because, okay, I know you're going to roll your eyes, but I'm like, I've been liking Devil's Reign, like kind of like you like King in Black.
Still not as good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. King in Black, it's just, they did something with that freaking event. Yeah. Everything rolled together so smoothly. It would be great for Devil's Reign if they could just make things smooth. That's my biggest issue.
I think the scheduling just hit them. That's the big problem,
Yeah, because also you're doing a Spider-Man event too, and it's Spider-Man's big year. Like you gotta pick a struggle, bro.
But I think just that just the world in general hit them the scheduling wise. But can you think of any big clunkers for Devil's Reign?
No, there's no clunkers. Yeah, no. With the glaring omission of Luke Cage's stories, everybody's like, "Where's Luke Cage running for me?" Like that's been my whole kind of souring of the whole thing.
I know we only have 2 issues left of the regular miniseries. I'm like, wait a minute, has that campaign really got past the beginning stages yet, or is that going to happen somewhere else?
It's going to happen somewhere else.
Oh, is that why we added an Omega in May?
Honestly, I think so. But no, the story is really good, and even the X-Men stuff is okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know why X-Men has to be in here, but it's okay. It's good. I like it.
It's basically just Emma Frost.
Yeah.
And they tie
the worst telepath of all, but it's fine.
And they tie her into Elektra and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So you read that issue too?
I did.
Oh my god! The Spider-Man stuff. When we talk Devil's Reign Spider-Man on Ultimate Spider-Cast, we're going to talk that X-Men issue.
We will. I was just like, you're trying so hard. I love it. I'm glad that it's not just gratuitously, just, hey, we just wanted to add another book in, so.
But no, most events, I can, even if they're good, for the most part, I can point to at least one issue and be like, I don't know about that one. It might, wasn't my cup of tea. But this Devil's Reign, pretty much all of them, I haven't really had too much of a problem with any of them.
Yeah, they all flow together pretty well.
Yeah.
Nothing feels too gratuitous as, crossover events go.
Yeah, no.
And that's kind of the key of doing a crossover, I think.
And it's kind of nice because it's like if some of these miniseries, if you don't want to pick them up, it's not going to affect, like the main story.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to read X-Men, you don't have to,
But you should.
Yeah, you should. It's good. But I'm just saying, a lot of these miniseries, you don't have to pick them up.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I read the auto stuff, but I don't have the auto stuff. Put it that way.
Or yes. And I'm surprised they kept them, controlled themselves and only did one issue of Devil's Reign Spider-Man.
He's, like I said, it's the year of Spider-Man right now. They probably didn't want it to interfere with what's going on over there. They didn't want to confuse people, stuff like that.
Or after the big announcement, I'm surprised they only did one issue of Devil's Reign Moon Knight.
Well, again, he's got something going on right now with Moon Knight that he's trying to establish and the TV show and stuff, so he needs to stand on his own at this point.
Yeah. Well, at least the Devil's Reign, his issue should fit really nice into the main series since Jed wrote that too.
Yeah. I think they've been definitely more thoughtful lately with their crossovers, because you guys have been around. You know the crossovers that we do, the events that we do. Just absolute pure chaos, just there for no reason. But these more recent modern crossovers, like the last 2-3 years, they've been more thoughtful, and my pocket appreciates it and my brain appreciates it even more. So
yeah, look at you, War of the Realms.
Yeah. Oh, too soon.
I skipped a lot of that. I was just like, no, this miniseries, nah, it's okay. That's what I'm saying. I know Devil's Reign's good because I want to pick up everything.
Literally everything was already on the list. I'm like, I don't care what you have to do. I want all my stuff on my pull list every single week. I don't care if you have to go to the store across town. I want it.
So that's right, kids. She sees it, she wants it, she gets it.
Exactly. I mean, I am single-handedly pretty much keeping my comic books, my local comic book shop afloat. I'm pretty sure.
I see it. I want it. I get it.
Even just the dollar issues, I'm pretty much keeping them afloat. It's like $60 here, $130 there.
A Funko here, a Funko there.
Yeah. They got all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle exclusives from PX, and I'm just like, I can't do this. Can I? Spoilers, I might.
Oh, please. Just spread out the orders a little bit.
Yeah. Nice. But on that note,
all right, so
it's a good time to be a Daredevil fan, especially if you love Elektra.
Yes, it is. And again, make sure you continue listening to the crossover. If it's not us, most of the rest of the crossover is going to be Tomes of Evil, because I think the only thing Ray has left is Devil's Reign Moon Knight, and then he'll probably be joining us for the round table at the end. So
nice. Hopefully Aaron can make it too for the round.
I hope so. Yeah.
I don't want it to be such a sausage fest.
Well, hopefully Saren can show up on the Spider-Woman side. Maybe we can get Rebecca from the Moon Knight side. So
fingers crossed.
Little stick of all this sausage.
It's enough slices, bro.
Hey-oh. Lil's like sausage, more like bologna.
Nobody's talking about Tom DeFalco.
All right, so like I said, I believe next week is already Devil's Reign 5, so we'll be back in 1 week. Just like last month, we'll do 2 weeks in a row, take 2 weeks
We're
off.
gonna double team you. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. Something else clean. Drop. All right, and yeah, then by the time Devil's Reign 6 hits in April, I think we'll be back to our usual every other week. So.
Aw, boo.
What? You want to do it every week, Lil?
No. We don't have time for that.
That's right. All right. So yes, kids. Next week, I believe you'll hear our next part of the crossover with Devil's Reign number 5. We'll see which Murdoch got killed.
There was no Murdoch harmed in the making of that comic book. Let's be honest.
And then we'll also sneak in a Man-Thing March with from Daredevil 113 through 115. Like I said, Man-Thing, Gladiator, Deathstalker.
Yikes. Just a real smorgasbord of boop.
And best of all, Foggy Nelson's sister Candy.
And we never saw her again.
You know what? She did show up in the 90s for like 2 seconds, but I don't think we've seen her since then. All right, kids. So yes. So send your thoughts on all the Devil's Reign stuff. Like I said, it doesn't matter what issue it is. If it's not us, I will forward it to the appropriate parties. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow the Devil You Know, the Daredevil Podcast on Facebook, on Twitter. Join the Daredevil fan group on Facebook. Find links to all the various social medias for all the shows we do, Marvel, DC. It's all there. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like we said, more and more interviews going up. We talked to Jed McKay just a couple days ago. We talked to Annie Chang from Peacemaker. We've talked to Clay McLeod Chapman. He's coming back. And after a nice little resting period, which you could, hey, again, subscribe to our Patreon. Well, subscribe to the YouTube, but subscribe to the Patreon, because once again, we're hoarding it down ourselves, paying for this ourselves. But
we got no Kingpin funding it.
That's right.
No mayoral campaign slush fund.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
So, please subscribe to the Patreon. Not only will you get early access to all the interviews, but Daredevil fans, I know you'll be interested in this. Once a month, Lilith Hellfire and I talk to the man himself, Mr. D.G. Chichester.
Chichester Chats!
Wrote a ton of Daredevil in the 90s. And you get early access to all his episodes.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Always. So, if that wasn't enough, Patreon-only episodes, you also get the superhero movie brackets, the battle for worst superhero movie of all time.
See, I'm just saying next year when we do best superhero movie of all time, like hopefully, like, you know, restrictions will be gone and we can come and meet up and box.
Oh, nice.
That'll settle it.
You want a bloodbath? You know what we could do? Like, at least one episode we could do, like, what's your favorite Seinfeld episode? We all fight over our favorite Seinfeld episode.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And
so
if you said the parade, you're... No.
All right, so yes, kids. So please subscribe to the Patreon if you can. There's only been 2 rounds in the superhero movie brackets so far, so lots of time to catch up. And, of course, while you're sitting there, you should be sitting there watching in your Capes and Lunatics or Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Be like Charlie Esser. Get yourself a shirt. Get yourself a cup. Because it's no one's damn business what you're drinking. All right, kids. So, yes, find everything I just mentioned all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. For quality. Bing!
Wait, what? I love a good bing. Anyway, if you guys want to hang out with me on the...
You haven't lived until Moz has given you a ping.
You've never lived until Moz has given you a ping.
And on that note, you guys should hang out with me on the interwebs. I might, live tweet Naomi every now and then, Tuesdays at 9. You could also find me on Instagram. The gram, as the kids say, at Lilith Hellfire 69. And of course, on the TikTok, making all the comments to your post might be next at Lilith Hellfire 69. Let
me get a ride on your alligator back, bro.
Florida woman. No.
Hey, I love how you get, instead of the duh, you gave it the Florida dirt.
Exactly.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so
wrap it up, kids.
Come. Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done.
Oh my God! You would be the ultimate, but I don't know if you could pull it off. Set a time and live tweet some porn.
No, I can't do that.
Lil's like I can't type that good with one hand. Hell.
Alexa, dictate.
I'll do tates. Anyway, thank you for joining us, kids. Again, I believe in 1 week, Devil's Reign number 5. and do some Man Thing March. Oh boy!
You're conditioned now, Phil.
He's never lived until you caught a Man Thing March. Anyway, so yes, Daredevil 113 through 115 also. That's right, kid. We're in the home stretch. Devil's Reign. And again, make sure you listen to Tomes of Evil or OK Russell. I'll give it to you. Go check out the new show, Gamma Charge, where Russell and Justin are talking Hulk.
Where do they find the time?
You know, Russell's just high on that Mountain Dew. Come on.
I can't wait till the hard Mountain Dew hits my freaking store, dude.
What is that doing in Kentucky? Come on. I think it's dead around here, man.
Listen, it's self-medicating for people with ADHD to have a lot of caffeine.
All right, kids. Remember, come back next time. Because remember, it's better to be with the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Oh, look at my boy. He did it!
That was what she said.